Good afternoon. I call to order the Knox County zoning meeting for Monday, November 11th, 2025. I don't see any elected officials in the office. Madam Clerk, if you will call the roll, please.
Commissioner Rawls.
Present.
Commissioner Durrett.
Here.
Commissioner Oster.
Here.
Commissioner Jackson. Here. Commissioner Russell. Here. Commissioner Hill. Here. Commissioner Lee.
Here.
Commissioner Thompson.
Here.
Commissioner Fox. Here. Commissioner Jay.
Here.
Commissioner Frazier.
Present.
11 members are present.
Thank you. I'll now turn it over to Director Moyers to lead us in the pledge.
All right, please stand and face the flag. Salute and pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. All right, amendments to the agenda. We're adding number 11, withdrawal number 3, and no deferrals. Do I have any discussion? Seeing none, do I have a motion?
So moved. Second.
I have a motion on the floor by Commissioner Durrett, second by Commissioner Hill. All in favor? Aye. All opposed? The ayes have it. Next item, approval of minutes, previous meeting. Any discussion? Seeing none, do I have a motion?
Motion to approve.
I have a motion on the floor by Commissioner Hill, second by Commissioner Durrett. All in favor? Aye. All opposed? The ayes have it. Public, yeah, I'm getting ready to. Public forum for agenda items only. That is going to be heard once the item is called. And I will now turn it over to Director Moyers to swear in the applicants.
All right, if you're here to speak to this body on any item on the agenda, either for or against, if you plan to speak here today, please stand and raise your right hand. Anyone who plans to speak today, please stand and raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm testimony you're about to give be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? All right, be seated, please.
Thank you. Madam Clerk, if you'll call the first item.
10B25RZ, request of Benchmark Associates, Inc. for rezoning from A agricultural to RA low-density residential. Property located at 2005 Robinson Road, parcel ID 105-22401 in the 3rd Commission District.
Thank you. Do I have the applicant present? All right. We will call this one at the end. Madam Clerk, if you'll call the next item, please.
10R25RZ, request of Benjamin C. Mullins for rezoning from A agricultural to PR planned residential up to 4 dwelling units per acre. Property located at 2924 Bakertown Road, parcel ID 091248 in the 3rd Commission District.
Thank you. Is applicant present?
I am.
Thank you. Name and
Ben Mullins, 550 West Main Street.
perfect. I don't have anyone signed up to speak in opposition. Is there anyone in the audience? Seeing none, Director Brooks.
Planning Commission recommends that County Commission approve the PR Plan Residential Zone up to 2 dwelling units per acre because it's consistent with the Knox County Comprehensive Plan, subject to one condition.
Thank you. Mr. Mullins, would you like to speak to the project?
Yeah, briefly, we'd initially asked for 4 unit PR, 4 units an acre. Staff came back and recommended 2 dwelling units an acre with one condition. We were fine with the density. We were fine with the condition. I do think there's a typo in the condition. I just noticed it just a few minutes ago. The condition says maintain a 50-foot tree preservation buffer along the northern and western boundary lines, as shown in the shaded area in Exhibit B. I think that actually should be eastern instead of western. But with that, I mean, I know, Bakertown Road's not the best road, but with 2 units an acre, that'll allow for 12 kind of larger lots on that home, on that property, which I think is very appropriate, especially considering the roads. Talked to engineering. I think they're fine with 2 units an acre. I ask that you follow staff's and Planning Commission's recommendation.
Okay. Do we have any questions from commissioners? Seeing none, we've spoken about it. Community was not happy about 4. I'm glad that we got it down to 2. And I am glad that there's going to be bigger lots over there too. That'll be nice in that area and keeping that condition. So with that being said, I will make a motion to approve the PR zone up to 2 dwelling units an acre, because it is consistent with the Knox County Comprehensive Plan, subject to one condition, which is the change on the eastern side for the buffer.
Second.
All right, I've got a motion on the floor by Commissioner Frazier, a second by first by Commissioner Oster, second by Commissioner Frazier, I'm sorry. All in favor? Aye. All opposed? The ayes have it. Thank you, Mr. Mullins.
Thank you all
Best of
very
luck.
much.
All right, next item, please.
Item number 4, 10C25RZ, is a request of Jason Rance Gossett IV for rezoning from A agricultural to C a general business. Property located at 8523 Asheville Highway, parcel ID 062-22201 in the 8th Commission District.
Thank you. Is the applicant present? All right. We will move those to the back. Next item, please.
Item number 5, 10E25RZ, request of David M. Seal Jr. for rezoning from A agricultural to RA low-density residential. Property located at 5620 Tazewell Pike, parcel ID 039KB004 in the 8th Commission District.
Thank you. Is the applicant present? Hi, if you'll come down to the podium for me, please. And if you'll state your name and county residence.
David Seal, 5620 Tazewell Pike, Knoxville, Tennessee, 37918.
Thank you. I didn't have anyone signed up. Is there anyone in the audience for opposition? Seeing none, Director Brooks.
Planning Commission recommends that County Commission approve the RA low-density residential zone because it's consistent with the Knox County Comprehensive Plan and surrounding development.
Thank you. Mr. Seal, would you like to tell us a little bit about your project?
I was basically going to apply to have it subdivided into 3 lots and build my son a house on one of them.
Okay.
So
All right,
that's
perfect.
basically it.
Do we have any questions? Seeing none, I'll turn it over to Commissioner Thompson.
Thank you, Madam Chair. So you want to subdivide, are you living there as well, or?
That is correct.
Okay. So you're going to build a house for your son too and break it up? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Sounds like a great plan.
Yeah, he just recently got out of boot camp in AIT, and so he's in the National Guard and good young man, so he wants to live next door to Dad, so
That never happens.
I know.
Well, the smile on your face, it looks like you're pretty happy about that.
Oh, yeah,
so-
I'm definitely excited.
Well, good. Well, I certainly don't want to stand in the way, so I'd like to make a motion to approve. Were there any conditions on this or no?
No.
Okay. I'd like to make a motion to approve.
I've got a motion on the floor by Commissioner Thompson and a second by Commissioner Frazier. All in favor? Aye. All opposed? The ayes have it. Mr. Seal, best of luck with your project. Please thank your son for his service.
All right, thank you.
Next item, please.
Item number 6, 10M25RZ, request of Worley Builders, Inc. for rezoning from A agricultural to PR planned residential up to 6 dwelling units per acre, property located at 0 and 860 South Gallagher View Road, parcel ID 133042030 in the 4th Commission District.
Thank you. Is the applicant present?
Scott Williams, 4530 Anna Lee Way, Knoxville, Tennessee, 37921.
Thank you. Is there a Miss Schrack in the audience? Did you sign up for this item? Okay, perfect. All right. So we do have an opposition to that, so I'll turn it over to Director Brooks.
Planning Commission recommends that County Commission approve the PR Plan Residential Zone up to 6 dwelling units per acre because it will bring future land use into greater harmony with the surrounding residential development, subject to one condition.
Thank you. Would you like to explain a little bit about your project?
Sure. I'm an engineer. I'm here on behalf of Worley Builders to represent the project. This is the old Holston Gas's property for propane gas, and they've sold out and they're selling out. My client is looking to do a residential subdivision here. So kind of a better use for the surrounding area, which is, as you can see, all surrounded by single-family residential. And the density, we're going to do single-family homes, so it'd be similar to the surrounding properties.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Schrack, if you will come up and give your name and county of residence, please, you will have, got 5 minutes? 5 minutes, yes.
Good evening. My name's Melanie Schrack. I live at 875 South Gallagher View Road. I'm here today on behalf of the Westland Station community. We have 9 of our neighbors here present as well, respectfully requesting support to widen the portion of South Gallagher View Road that runs on the left-hand side of the map to widen to 20 feet instead of the subject of 18 feet. If the road's only 18 feet wide and we have 2 vehicles parked on either side, that would only leave about 6.4 feet for passage. Notably, the standard width of a fire truck is 8 feet and an ambulance is 6.8. So an 18-foot road with multiple cars parked would leave a clearance less than needed for safety for emergency access. The rezoning is currently contingent upon that 18-foot width expansion, but research and federal standards show that 20 feet is still considered narrow for two-way residential streets, and typical standards are closer to 25. So we're still just requesting a modest increase of 2 feet. Increasing from 18 to 20 would only result in a moderate increase in driving speeds, with multiple studies showing an additional 1 mile per hour per additional foot. Additionally, with the 10 new homes planned on that portion of South Gallagher View Road, studies have shown that when you have more construction, this will naturally slow down traffic due to that obstruction in the visual views. So that would help offset any increase in speed. To summarize, the hypothetical increase in speed would be offset by the new building, and so we'd like to request 20 feet of the road be widened to 20 feet along that left-hand side of South Gallagher View Road to allow safer access for two-way traffic, better clearance for pedestrians and parked cars, and ensure emergency vehicles can reach all of our homes. Thank you.
Thank you. Would you like to respond?
We don't have any problem with widening the road. The county had recommended 18 feet, and that's in part by we're already going to have to relocate existing utilities down that road. And we're just trying to minimize the impact. We don't have the ability, that's a smaller piece of land, so we're just trying to minimize the impact. The 20-foot would push us over closer to some power lines over there, and as she stated, it would increase the speed possibly of the people traveling on the road, which are mostly the people in the subdivision that she's with. So the current road is 14 feet to 16 feet wide. It's very narrow. I agree that it needs to be widened further than that, but majority of the roads in Knox County are probably no more than 16 to 18 feet. In this case, I feel like 18 would probably be the correct one to both limit speed and increase the width of the road to make it safer. But we're not opposed to widening the road from what it is now.
Okay, thank you very much. All right. Do I have any questions? Commissioner Hill?
Thank you. Are we speaking of the property that just, of the part of Gallagher that just fronts the property being rezoned? That one section, right?
Just up there on the screen, it would be the left side. We call that the west prong of South Gallagher View. It's the old version. It used to go down there and cross the railroad tracks, but years ago they redid that intersection to make it safer. And so the right side is the improved intersection you travel on now. The left side's a dead-end section that just accesses the neighborhood adjacent to us.
Thank you. Thank you for that
welcome.
clarification.
Thank you. Commissioner Thompson?
Thank you, Madam Chair. So is there access to both? I mean, it's both of them are South Gallagher View Road on the map, but are they connecting to both of the roads, the dead end road as well, or just the one in the middle?
The is what connecting the
The larger portion on the left-hand side on the bottom, is it connecting to the dead-end street and the one that connects to?
Yes.
To Westland? So it's connecting to both of those?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Seeing no further questions.
Hold on one. To clarify, those are train tracks running. That does not.
on the south side.
on the-
There's train tracks, yes, sir,
Yeah,
and
so
then
I think what Commissioner Thompson was saying was the western South Gallagher View Road that goes north to south there does not intersect with Westland. Because there's train tracks there. Yeah.
You could say it was a dead end, I was just wondering if it connected to the dead end and the South Gallagher View that did connect to Westland. I didn't know if all connected, it was just to that specific road.
All right, seeing no further questions, I'll turn it over to Commissioner Jackson. Oh,
I'm in Westland Forest, right next to that.
Did you swear in, sir?
Yes.
Okay.
My name is Jonathan Overton. I'm at 805 Meadowfield Drive. The concern that was brought up with my HOA was that the neighborhood that they're proposing is going to have 10 driveways onto South Gallagher, and then another 3 exits on the top side, I think, to the main Gallagher view. I was thinking maybe it would be a better option to have the exit and entrance between those two properties that are shown and highlighted there, and then have all of the traffic go out at Gallagher View instead of the dead-end street.
Okay. Thank
Because
you.
adding 10 other driveways to that one side would just create a problem for these neighbors, and then it would be basically the opposite of every neighborhood in the area, where
Okay.
one street goes in and that's where the houses are. Instead, it's all kinds of exits going out.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Commissioner Thompson?
Thank you, Madam Chair. So as he just mentioned, this would be similar to some that we've had in ours, to where there's a lot of road frontage. So potentially having a single or one or two access points for the development for safety reasons may be appropriate. I don't know. I would defer that to Director Snowden if he has any opinions.
Can I speak to that? We've looked at it just preliminarily, trying to figure that out, because with the limited space on the property, it's very difficult. We couldn't really run an internal road, which we would have loved to have done, but we're not able to do that with the amount of space it would take up. So we looked at minimizing the driveways onto the property. We feel like the primary road, which is now the east prong, the through road up there, we didn't want to access it, but the minimum number of times possible. So on the east side, northeast side of the road, we'll have one access point for up to 5 lots potentially over there. And then on the south side, we'll have 2. And the only reason we'll have 2 is because you can only do 5 lots on a easement, and we'll have about 10 lots down there. So we just weren't able to facilitate less than 2 accessing that road. So for safety purposes, we've minimized it on that. Now, on the western prong up against the neighborhood, with that being a dead-end road, for us to be able to do what we want to do on the north side and allow less driveways, we have to set all the houses back 25 additional feet further into the property to give room for that common driveway. So what happens on that side, we don't have as much room over there. So we need to be able to access it with the driveways. We feel that it would be better product anyway to have the fronts facing that road. If we had an internal lot, then the people in this neighborhood will be looking at the backyards of everyone coming down. And like I said, we just don't have the acreage. We wish we did.
Yeah, I noticed on here it's only like 5.5 acres.
Yes, sir.
And I know how small 5.5 acres can be if you're trying to
Split, so.
put a road in. So would it be a situation where you're backing the houses off and giving, I guess, turnaround space in those driveways for the folks so not backing into South Gallagher View Road?
They would not be backing into, we'll have a common driveway system on South Gallagher View Road, so they won't be backing into it at all. They'll be backing into essentially like a 20-foot alleyway that's inside our development to be able to turn around and go out. And that'll give them fire access as well. But that, like I said, that's only on the thoroughfare portion, the newly improved part. On the old part, it'll be just like a standard subdivision. They'll be coming out onto the existing road.
Okay.
Thank you. I'll turn it over to Commissioner Jackson.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I tell you, this is just to let our commissioners know, if you look at first of all, it's very confusing to say South Gallagher View Road because there are 2 of them right next to each other, which is odd. But if you look at the western South Gallagher View Road, right to the west of that says Boxcar Lane. That is actually Commissioner Russell's district. This is the dividing line, and to the east of South Gallagher, where the black lines are for this property, is District 4. So this is like right on the line, and I appreciate you. I think that the enlarging the road to 20 feet is a reasonable request, and appreciate you agreeing to that. The only thing that I would request is, is that I want to make sure that is enlarged prior to all of the houses being constructed. I see that if if we didn't require the road to be enlarged before we had the plating done is that you could have construction vehicles all down that South Gallagher View Road blocking traffic all day long, and then do it at the very end. So I want to make sure that before the lots are platted, are you agreeable to that?
We're agreeable to that. I do want to just add one point of reference to that. If we can widen that road at the beginning of the project, we would like to do that along with the dirt work and the utility relocation that is part of that road, and so we can do it all at one time. What we can do is our construction access will be off of the east prong, the main prong. We will have no construction access back there. We'll have to work right up against it. So we can't be, we'll be right against it trying to widen the road, but we will not access the site from that side until the road is widened and until the dirt work is complete. Then once it flips over into house construction after the platting is done, then we'll have to access it from the front to be able to do the driveways and stuff. But we can at least do that and limit the access off of that road to after the dirt work and all the other work's done to try to help with the existing neighborhood not having to drive through our mess.
Thank you. Mr. Snowden, does that make sense to you?
It does. We would prefer the road to be widened prior to the platting of lots as well.
Okay. I'll make a motion. Does that satisfy the concerns of the neighborhood overall? I'll make a motion that we approve as presented with the modification by requesting the road be enlarged to 20 feet prior to the platting of lots.
I'd like to second it.
I've got a motion on the floor by Commissioner Russell and by Jackson, and second by Commissioner Russell. I'm going to jump ahead of that.
I would like to also thank Commissioner Jackson for considering my constituents when he was doing this.
Very good. All in favor? Aye. All opposed? The ayes have it. Best of luck with your project. Thank you. Next item, please.
Item number 7, 10U25RZ, request of DSD Development LLC for rezoning from A agricultural to PR planned residential up to 5 dwelling units per acre. Property located at 09516 9524 9608 Bluegrass Road, parcel ID 154 044 045 046 048 in the 4th Commission District.
Thank you. Is the applicant present?
Yes, Scott Davis, P.O. Box 11315, Knoxville 37939.
Thank you. I didn't have anyone signed up for opposition. Is anyone in the audience? Seeing none? Yes, sir.
I was going to oppose myself.
Are you opposing?
Yes, ma'am. No. That's a first.
Director Brooks.
Planning Commission recommends that County Commission approve the PR Plan Residential Zone up to 5 dwelling units per acre because it's consistent with the comprehensive plan and compatible with surrounding development.
Thank you. Mr. Davis, would you like to speak to your project?
No, ma'am, I will tell you, I did have a first. At the planning meeting, someone pulled it off consent, was the adjacent neighbor, Mr. Green, pulled it off consent, came down to the podium and recommended approval and supported it. That's never happened to me before.
That never happens. Wow.
Respect for your request, you approve as per staff recommendation.
All right. Do we have any questions? Seeing none, turn it over to Commissioner Jackson.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Just to let everybody know that one of the issues that that I continually hear from my constituents on Bluegrass Road is the lack of a sidewalk. And just to kind of give everybody a background, that the state of Tennessee, our legislatures have passed a law forbidding the taking of land to build sidewalks. So this is an issue that, that is going to have to be done piecemeal, and I believe that you're agreeable, Mr. Davis, to the amendment to build a sidewalk on Bluegrass Road to the end of your property line, correct?
That's correct, yes, sir.
Yeah. And hopefully we will get this corrected in the future, but, as subdivisions continue to get built and development is done on Bluegrass, we'll continue to fill in those spots. But I don't have any questions, so I move approval as presented.
Perfect. I've got a motion on the floor by Commissioner Jackson. Jay. All right. Motion on the floor by Commissioner Jackson, second by Commissioner Jay. All in favor? Aye. All opposed? The ayes have it. Best of luck with your project, Mr. Davis.
Thank you all for your time and service. Appreciate it.
Next item, please.
Item number 8, 10P25RZ, request of Mike Stevens Homes for rezoning from PR planned residential up to 3 dwelling units per acre to PR planned residential up to 5 dwelling units per acre. Property located at 913 Gettysview Drive, parcel ID 144BA049 in the 5th Commission District.
Thank you. Is the applicant present?
Present.
Give your name, sir.
Taylor Forrester, 1111 North Shore Drive, Knoxville, Tennessee, 37919. Here on behalf of the applicant, Mike Stevens Home.
Perfect. I didn't have anyone signed up for opposition. Is anyone in the audience? Seeing none, Director Brooks.
Planning Commission recommends that County Commission approve the PR planned residential zone up to 5 dwelling units per acre because it's consistent with the comprehensive plan and compatible with surrounding development.
Perfect. Mr. Forster, would you like to speak to the project?
Sure, I can address it briefly. This request is just really a slight increase in the density. The proposed development here is for townhouses on this mostly vacant piece of property that's just the remaining 3.9 acres that's undeveloped in the Gettysview community. Mike Stevens Homes, does great work, builds great projects, great homes, and did its due diligence, contacted the HOA representatives, sat down, met with them, told them their plans, their thoughts and about the proposed development, and had that open line of communication and dialogue that garnered their support on these rezoning, and we'll continue to do that before the development plan process, and sit down with and have those meetings again.
Great. Thank you. Do we have any questions? Seeing none, I'll turn it over to Commissioner Russell.
Thank you, Madam Chair. We had a great talk about this last week. I shared with him that I have multiple friends in Gettysview. I have heard nothing but positive remarks about this. So I would like to recommend that we approve it for 5 units per acre.
All right, I got a motion on the floor by Commissioner Russell. Is that a second by Commissioner Lee? Okay, thank you. I'm sorry, I can't hear all this left ear. All in favor? Aye. All opposed? The ayes have it. Best of luck with your project.
Thank you. Have a
Thank
good night.
you. Next item, please.
Item number 9, 10N25RZ, request of Sasha Cole for rezoning from RB General Residential to OB Office Medical and Related Services. Property is located at 415 South Gallagher View Road, parcel ID 133002 in the 5th Commission District.
Thank you. Is the applicant present? Hi.
Hi, Sasha Cole, P.O. Box 10409, Knoxville, Tennessee, 37939.
Perfect. I had no one signed up. Do I have anyone in opposition? Seeing none, Director Brooks.
Planning Commission recommends that County Commission approve the OB Office Medical and Related Services Zone because it's compatible with the surrounding development and provides a transition of land use intensity.
Thank you. Would you like to speak to your project?
Yes, I had a great talk with our Angela over the phone. Very great service, kind of gave me the prep talk. I think it's a really, to what you guys are planning across the street, I think you guys are planning CMU. So it's going to be a mixed use, and I think my project fits perfectly in there. I've taken an existing single-family home and converting it into like office suites, and it's going to be no more density. It's going to be very small and very quaint and pretty. So thank you.
Okay. All right. Do we have any questions? Seeing none, Commissioner Russell.
Yes, thank you, Madam Chair. Like he said, we had a great conversation, and I would like to recommend that we approve the change of zoning to OB.
All right, I've got a motion on the floor by Commissioner Russell and a second by Commissioner Frazier. All in favor? Aye. All opposed? The ayes have it. Best of luck with your
Thank you
project.
for your time. Thank you.
Thank you. Next item, please.
Item number 10, 10W25RZ, request of Addison Sandcross Whitmer for rezoning from A agricultural to RA low-density residential. Property located at 1914 Cureton Road, parcel ID 091216 in the 6th Commission District.
Thank you. Is the applicant present? Hi.
How you doing? Rich Whitmer, 3949 Duck Cove Drive, 2110 Duck Cove Drive, 37922.
Awesome. No one signed up in opposition. Is there anyone here? Seeing none, Director Brooks.
Planning Commission recommends that County Commission approve the RA low-density residential zone because it's consistent with the Knox County Comprehensive Plan and supported by nearby infrastructure improvements.
Thank you. Would you like to speak to your project?
Essentially, we're just trying to rezone it to what's in the area, the RA zoning, so that it's more in line with the rest of the community. And then we want to split the lot probably into two pieces later on with individual residential homes, just two homes.
Perfect. Do we have any questions? Seeing none, I'll turn it over to Commissioner Hill.
Thank you.
Okay.
I was thinking that you were just considering one other dwelling on this property. Is that not correct?
That's correct. Currently, there was one dwelling, so when we divided, we were looking to put two on.
Oh,
Just
all
divide
right.
it in half and.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
I'm
that's-
with you, yeah.
Okay, good.
I think that sounds great. I have no objections to this at all, and I'd like to make a recommendation that we approve RA zoning because it is consistent with the Knox County Comprehensive Plan.
Thank you. I've got a motion on the floor by Commissioner Hill, second by Commissioner Durrett. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? The ayes have it. Best of luck with your project.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a good evening.
You too. Next item, please.
Item 11, 9E25RZ, request of Daniel P. Humphreys for rezoning A agricultural to RB general residential. I'm sorry, from A agricultural and RB general residential to RA low-density residential property located at 6760 Grassy Creek Way, parcel ID 079-03110 in the 6th Commission District.
Thank you. Hi.
Hi, Gary Roberts, 6760 Grassy Creek Way.
Perfect. No one signed up in opposition. Is anyone here? Seeing none, Director Brooks.
Planning Commission recommends that County Commission approve the RA low-density residential zone because it is consistent with the Knox County Comprehensive Plan and surrounding development.
Thank you. Would you like to speak to your project?
I'm good.
Oh, okay. That was quick. Seeing no other questions, Commissioner Hill?
I'm good also
All
with this.
right.
I've spoken with Mr. Roberts and a couple of his neighbors, and everybody's very satisfied. So without further discussion, I'd like to make a recommendation that we approve this property for RA low residential.
I have a second? Oh, okay. I've got a motion on the floor by Commissioner Hill, second by Commissioner Durrett. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? The ayes have it. Best of luck
Thank
with
you.
your project.
Thank you,
Next
Gary.
item, please.
Item 12, 10I25RZ, request of Zachary Lee Myers for rezoning from A agricultural to RA low-density residential, property located at 6205 Primus Road, parcel ID 068-0426-04206, partial in the 7th Commission District.
Thank you. Hello?
Hello. Zachary Myers, 6205 Primus Road, Knox
Thank
County,
you.
37912.
No one signed up in opposition, and no one is here in opposition, so Director Brooks.
Planning Commission recommends that County Commission approve the RA low-density residential zone because it's consistent with the Knox County Comprehensive Plan and surrounding development.
Thank you. Mr. Myers, would you like to speak to your project?
Yeah, the land is owned by my grandmother. She's wanting to split it up between myself and my younger brother. Yeah, and put another residence on the other half.
Okay, perfect. Do we have any questions?
Nope.
Commissioner Hill?
Oh, my
Okay. Commissioner Frazier?
Thank you, Madam Chair. Just seeing that there are two structures on the property now, you're wanting to add a third structure or?
So the second structure is it's a
outdoor-
garage.
It's a garage, okay. Thank you.
Seeing no further discussions, I'll send it over to Commissioner Lee.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I am in support of this, and I'd make a motion to approve the RA low-density residential zone because it's consistent with the Knox County Comprehensive Plan.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
I've got a motion on the floor by Commissioner Lee, second by Commissioner Frazier. All in favor? Aye. All opposed? The ayes have it. Best of luck with your project.
Thank you all.
Next item, please.
Item 13, 10F25RZ, request of Rick Shepherd for rezoning from A agricultural to RA low-density residential, property located at 1802 Tipton Station Road, parcel ID 136174, partial in the 9th Commission District.
Thank you. Applicant present? Hi.
Hello. Rick Shepherd, 1802 Tipton Station Road, Knoxville, Tennessee.
Thank you. No one signed up. I don't see anyone here in opposition. Director Brooks?
Planning Commission recommends that County Commission approve the RA low-density residential zone because it's consistent with the Knox County Comprehensive Plan and surrounding development.
Perfect. Mr. Shepherd, would you like to speak to your project?
Yeah, we're just moving this property line up a little bit, the 100 foot, because I sold it to the guy behind me, and there was no access to one side of his property, so we decided I'd just give him 100 foot just where he could access all his property.
Okay, perfect. Do we have any questions? Commissioner Lee?
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Commissioner Fox, would you like Commissioner Thompson to go first?
Yes,
He's
I
got a
would.
question?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry. Thank you, Madam Chair. I was looking at the map here, and you're not applying for the entire property to be rezoned. What was the reason for rezoning part of it?
Well, it was my lot, but I was told that once we cut it down, took the 100 foot away, it wouldn't be considered residential agricultural no more. It would just be considered residential.
Okay. Okay, so you're leaving the back portion of it agriculture then?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I was just curious.
Thank you. Commissioner Fox?
Thank you, Madam Chair. I move that Knox County Commission approve the rezoning request for Rick Shepherd because it is consistent with the Knox County Comprehensive Plan and surrounding development.
Thank you. I've got a motion on the floor by Commissioner Fox, second by Commissioner Lee. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? The ayes have it. Best of luck, Mr. Shepherd.
thank you.
Thank you. Next item, please.
Item 14, 10025RZ, request of Leonard Development LLC for rezoning from A agricultural to PR planned residential up to 5 dwelling units per acre. Property located at 0 Winkle Lane, parcel ID 137-04804 in the 9th Commission District.
Thank you. Hello.
Good evening. It's Frank Leonard, 119 Westfield Lane.
Perfect. No one signed up in opposition. No one's here for opposition. Director Brooks.
Planning Commission recommends that County Commission approve the PR planned residential zone up to 5 dwelling units per acre because it's consistent with the Knox County Comprehensive Plan, subject to 3 conditions.
Thank you. Would you like to speak to your project?
Just to say they're looking to do a residential subdivision and request that the council approve their staff recommendation.
Okay. Do we have any questions? Commissioner Thompson?
Thank you, Madam Chair. I was looking at this, and so the address here is Winkle Lane. Do you have any, I guess, intention of tying to Tipton Station Road?
No, not to Tipton Station Road. We have an intention to tie to John Sevier and then make a road down almost in an L shape going east to Winkle Lane.
I'm
And-
sorry, not Tipton Station. That was the other one. John Sevier.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got my road mixed up.
That's okay. Yep, yep. And then there will also be an access point to the property that's to the west that's being developed as Tipton Station. That was per staff recommendation, so there'll be another access through that subdivision as well to these properties.
Okay, so you're accessing Winkle and John Sevier and the other?
Correct.
Okay. Are you as close, I guess my question would be to Director Snowden, as close as that is to the intersection of Winkle and John Sevier, is an entrance to this subdivision on John Sevier any safety concerns, or would it be best if the connection to John Sevier happened through the connection point of Masana Investments to have an access point over there, because that puts it further away from that intersection?
Correct, yeah. Any access along John Sevier Highway here would create a variance that I don't know if we could support. So you're right, I think the connection to the property to the west, which I checked the concept plan, it did have a stub for that, so it's allowed for that. Winkle Road is very narrow, so I mean, if the applicant does want to access that, there would be widening to be required of them to do that, so it may be something that we just look at access potentially just into the other subdivision to avoid widening Winkle, because Winkle's pretty narrow last time I was on it, so just to kind of limit those access points, so we can work with them through the concept plan as part of that access.
Okay, yeah, that's, and I pulled up the concept plan of the plot next to it, which does have direct access to John Sevier. And so, yeah, that would be my thought, is to, the John Sevier connection be through the other development and then connect to Winkle. Just because that, in that area, there's, you get, John Sevier is so highly trafficked anyway. minimizing the access points to where they're more controlled. So anyway, that's my thoughts.
Does the applicant want access to Winkle?
It's not necessary. I mean, I think it would be beneficial to have two roads of access, but if the main access came through the property to the west and we eliminated John Sevier, I'd be agreeable to that as well.
Because I do worry, I mean, Winkle's really narrow.
It is,
and
yep.
It's, you'll have to potentially widen it, and that's some cost there that we might be able to save and just access via John Sevier Highway
So-
through the other development.
I would certainly be willing to work with staff on eliminating that and making it just work through the property to the west.
Thanks, sir.
Commissioner Fox?
Thank you, Madam Chair. Well, Mr. Leonard, I'm sure you're aware that probably within this development that you're seeking to construct, there are probably 700 homes that are currently under construction that have already been approved as far as rezonings and/or actual site plans. And so and I just had a conversation earlier this week with somebody that wanted to develop some property on the other side of Chapman Highway on the east side of John Sevier. And I said, and he wanted it 5 units per acre. I said, no. I said, I can't support that right now because there is so much construction going on John Sevier Highway. We need to see what the impact will be with what is already in the pipeline, quite a bit of which was approved before I was elected. So I have the same message to you, unfortunately, that I cannot approve, or I mean, I cannot agree or approve of this level of density until the rest of the housing that is already in place gets built out and we can see what kind of impact this is going to have on John Sevier Highway. At some point, you just have to say, we got to stop now and see how this is going to play out. And John Sevier Highway is not going to be widened for about another 5 years. So it's already very heavily traveled. I did see that there was an email response that was asking for disapproval. So I'm not going to make a motion that this be approved at the density that you seek. I will ask you, you can do a couple things. First of all, if you want to come speak to a South Doyle Neighborhood Association about this particular project, then we could put this off for 30 days and you could come back in December and we can see what the community thinks about this. I mean, I'm not aware that you have spoken with anybody within the community. Am I right?
That's correct.
Okay. So if you want, that's the most favorable thing I can do for you. Otherwise, I would make a motion to allow you to develop, to rezone this planned residential up to 2 units per acre. So that's what I'm intending to do right now. But if you want me to defer this for a month so you can talk to the community and see if the community will get behind your project, then I may rethink it. But that's my position right now.
Okay. And if I could speak to that point, I certainly understand where you're coming from. There is a lot going on John Sevier right now. With it being a smaller piece of property at 7.3 acres, what I was trying to do was stay in compliance with what was going on to the property to the left, especially since there was already an approved concept plan where a stub out was going into the property that I'm seeking approval for today. That was why I came in with that amount, thinking that we could be in concurrence with that Tipton Station development as well, since it was going to have to be accessible for that.
Yeah, that was approved over my objection, by the way. Yeah, so I did not vote for that level of density, and I cannot support the level of density that you're proposing. So, I'll give you the option. If you want me to defer this for 30 days and you talk to community members, and if the community says, hey, Commissioner Fox, we understand your concerns, but we're for this, I may change my position on it. Otherwise, I'm just going to offer 2 units per acre.
Okay. Well,
So-
I'm certainly willing to defer it and talk to the community if that's what's required by this commission as well.
Okay, all right. In that case, Madam Chair, I make a motion that this particular case be deferred to the December calendar.
All right. I've got a motion on the floor by Commissioner Fox to defer for 30 days, and second by Commissioner Lee. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? The ayes have it.
Thank you very much.
Sir. Have a good evening.
You too.
All right, Commissioners, we have to go back to number 1 and number 4. Madam Clerk?
Number 1, request of Benchmark Associates, Inc. for rezoning from A agricultural to RA low-density residential, property located at 2005 Robinson Road, parcel ID 105-22401 in the 3rd Commission District.
All right. Hello? Are you,
Benny Mormon, Benchmark Associates, 10308 Hardin Valley Road.
okay. You came in late, didn't you? So I need to swear you in.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Director Moyers?
Sir, would you solemnly swear or affirm testimony you're about to give be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you. All right. I don't have anyone signed up in opposition. No one's here. Director Brooks?
Planning Commission recommends that County Commission approve the RA low-density residential zone because it's consistent with the Knox County Comprehensive Plan and surrounding development.
Thank you. Would you like to speak to the project?
I'm here to field questions only.
Okay, tell me what you're wanting to do on this area.
The gentleman that got the property to the northwest rezoned to RA, he has a contract to purchase this and just wants it RA as well. At most, it would add one residence.
It would add one
Residence.
residence, okay. All right, I am fine with that, so I'm going to make a motion to approve the RA zone because it's consistent with the Knox County Comprehensive Plan and surrounding development. Do I have a second?
Second.
I've got a motion on the floor by Commissioner Oster, second by Commissioner Frazier. All in favor? Aye. All opposed? The ayes have it. Best of luck with your project.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Number 4, Madam Clerk.
10C25RZ, request of Jason Rance Gossett IV for rezoning from A agricultural to CA general business, property located at 8523 Asheville Highway, parcel ID 062-22201 in the 8th Commission District.
Thank you. Hello?
Hi,
Hi.
so I'm late.
It's okay. Give me your name and address, please.
Jason Rasgossett IV, 1131 Phillips Avenue.
Perfect. I didn't have anyone signed up in opposition. No one's here in opposition, so Director Brooks.
Planning Commission recommends that County Commission approve the CA general business zone because it's consistent with the Knox County Comprehensive Plan and surrounding development.
Thank you. Would you like to speak to your project?
No, not necessarily.
Tell us a little bit of what you're planning on doing.
Sure, I'll assume it was already general business all these years because me and my daddy had a construction company there, and he had a car lot there way back, and we were construction there for nearly 40 years, and he gave it to me, and then I found out it wasn't. So I was kind of shocked. So we
I bet it was.
applied.
Okay. Do we have any questions? Seeing none, I will turn it over to Commissioner Thompson.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Yeah, I just pulled up the satellite view of the property, and yeah, those are not cows in that parking lot. That is very, very much trucks and stuff. So it makes sense that you would have thought it was commercial.
Yeah, I had no clue.
So yeah, I have no problems. I guess to make it consistent with what already is, I make a motion to approve.
Got a motion on the floor by Commissioner Thompson and a second by Commissioner Frazier. All in favor? Aye. All opposed? The ayes have it. Best of luck. Thank
Thank y'all.
you. All right, next item.
We have no zoning appeals, no amendments to the Knox County zoning ordinance. Next item is public forum for open topics.
All right, we have no one signed up for that. So other business. So Commissioners, we usually do this next week, but since Veterans Day's tomorrow, then I wanted to give a couple of dates because it would be after next week. Does that make sense? Okay. If any of you put flags down at John Sevier or Lions View last weekend, then, or if you didn't and you want to go pick them up, because they always have a hard time with people coming back and picking them up, then that will be this Saturday at 10 a.m., and it literally takes about 45 minutes. So it was really quick, but it was awesome. Reads Across America, just go ahead and put on your calendar. I've got it down for December 14th. And that will be obviously at all the locations. And then pick up for those, and that's another issue. Everybody enjoys laying them down, but they don't always enjoy them picking them up. So that would be Saturday, January 20th.
December 13th.
December 13th. Okay, thank you, Commissioner Jay. December 13th. And then this Saturday is the flag pickup. I've got noon. What time? It's early, isn't it? Like 9?
No, it's noon.
Oh, it is noon. Okay. I was right on that, but I was wrong on the date. So noon. We need to have all the legislative priorities in by when, Commissioner Lee? Today. So get them in today. Agenda items are going to be early this month because of Christmas. So agenda items are due by November 24th for December calendar. Commissioner Hill?
Were you finished? I just had an announcement also.
Oh, okay. You go ahead, because then I'm going to finish up with something else.
Oh, I'm
So-
sorry.
No, you're fine.
Just
Go
a
ahead.
reminder, Commissioners, I asked her to send you out a invitation for Build-A-Bed. We're doing it Wednesday at the Hardin Valley Pavilion. If you need the address, please ask me afterwards. But it's in conjunction with the TVA Retired Employees Credit Union. They do a lot of good works throughout the county. This is a project where they actually physically build beds, but it doesn't matter if you don't know how to hold a hammer. Everything is pre-cut, and literally it works like an assembly line. It's typically a smaller group, maybe 30, 35 people that come out, but these beds are given to already identified families throughout the community for children that are in need of a bed in our Knox County area. So everyone's invited.
It's a great project. Commissioner Jay?
Thank you, Madam Chair. Just wanted to let everybody know that the application portal for the Junior Commissioner Program has gone live today, and the first release has gone out today. So the promotion will begin pretty quickly. Commissioner Durden and I are continuing to connect with all of the area high schools, but a lot of the engagement comes from you all as commissioners. So please encourage anyone you know that is a high school junior or senior to apply. Applications will be open until December 18th at 5 o'clock. So we have a little bit longer runway this year for applications, and all the information can be found, of course, at the Junior Commissioner website off of our commission page.
Perfect.
I might also suggest if Drusilla still has the emails from our last year's commissioners, that if that would be sent out to remind them also. I know many of them expressed interest in wanting to
mine
let
was gonna
their
help. Yeah.
colleagues know.
We have an alumni list that we
Thank you.
mail
Thank
to and
That'll be
encourage.
awesome. Commissioner Frazier?
Thank you, Madam Chair. Just a quick reminder to the Beer Board that we have a session with Metro Drug Coalition Monday, November 17th at 2 p.m. in the small assembly room. They're just going to present to us kind of the resources and training that they provide and answer any questions that we may have. And that's open for all of commission. So if you'd like to join us, other commissioners, again, Monday, November 17th, that's next Monday at 2 p.m. in the small assembly room.
Perfect. And then, like I say, I usually do this at the end of the regular meetings, but I would like everybody to listen to this for just a minute, because we don't have to rush out that hard. It's 5:53, so we've only been here 53 minutes, so everybody's okay. This was read at a meeting that I was at this last week, and it was just, I thought this was very appropriate for Veterans Day. It is the veteran, not the preacher, who has given you freedom of religion. It's the veteran, not the reporter, has given you freedom of press. It's the veteran, not the poet, who has given you freedom of speech. It's the veteran, not the protester, who has given you freedom of assembly. It's the veteran, not the lawyer, who has given you the right to fair trial. It's the veteran, not the politician, who has given you the right to vote. It's the veteran who salutes the flag, who serves under the flag, and whose coffin is draped by the flag. So I just want everybody to think about that before Veterans Day, since it's tomorrow, and that would have been too late next week. So I just appreciate you guys, and get home safe, as it was snowing. So hopefully that stopped, and we will see you next week. Meeting adjourned.